What's up, collectors and Transformers enthusiasts? Today I want to finally be taking a look at Transformers Netflix War for Cybertron Elita-1. Take a really quick look at the packaging. We can see an Transformers red logo on the side, War for Cybertron on the bottom, Elita, and a nice display of the figure itself. By the way, I don't know how it's actually pronounced. I don't know if it's Elita or Elita. So if I'm pronouncing the name wrong, please let me know on the comments down below. But on the side of the packaging, we can see a nice image of her with the Autobot logo as well as the Netflix logo. And on the back, we got images on robot mode and on vehicle mode as well as 15 steps. And on the other side, we got that same old Earthrise, image where the Arc is crashing down on Earth. As you can see, this is the same one as all the Earthrise packaging. But in the top, we got not much, just the Autobot logo, Transformers, and that's pretty much it for the packaging. So with all that said, without further ado, let's finally review this girl. And here we have Elita-1 in hand and out of the packaging, and she surprised me because I thought that she was gonna be just a copy paste of Arce. Just everything is the same minus the head sculpt. But I was blown away, when I found out that she has some slightly, major differences. The mechanics are still the same. That's why, they're so familiar and they actually just kind of look the same, if you, see the figure from afar. But the chest, this area right here, and the top of the arms are slightly different, as well as the head sculpt, obviously. But the, the rest are, the exact same parts, like the legs and, the feet, as well as the backpack and this thingamajig that I don't know what this is supposed to be, like a a skateboard or something. I really don't know. But the weapon is the same, but I only thought that just the paint and the head sculpt are gonna be the only differences, but I was completely wrong. And for the paint work, it's kind of decent, honestly. On this one, I had a couple of paint drips here and there. For example, on the chest, I don't know if the camera can catch that, but that thingy-majig there is a paint drip. Here she has a couple more. I don't know if the camera, you can clearly see those, but I think that's pretty much it for the paint drips. But besides that, I think that the paint work is pretty good or decent at the very least. You can see the shine on her face really good. As you can see, the mouth and the eyes look really good, as well as the helmet and the thingamajigs here, the earbuds and stuff. They look really nice, and the red with the orange looks really nice, hand in hand together, as well as the white. I'm a fan, honestly. As you can see, really nice paint details here and there. And also for the sculpted in detail, it really looks good as well. And on the back, just not much, just a minor backpack, and she still has those gaps that Arce had, but I really don't mind that. Coming here with Arce, so you guys can see the differences that I'm telling you guys. So you can see the chest is different. So you can see she has it kind of pointy. I don't know how to explain it, but you can see the chest is different. The Autobot logo and the position is different as well. On the top of the chest is different as well. Here on the bottom, you can see that it's kind of the same sculpted in detail, but it's different as well. And you can see that on the arms, she has this pointy thingamajig. I don't know how you call that, but as you can see, Arce doesn't have that. For the the legs and the feet are completely the same, and the rest of the arm as well as the hand are the same as well. Obviously, the face sculpt is completely different because they're different characters. For the backpack, there are minor changes here and there on the sculpt in detail, but I'm going to show you that on the vehicle mode. As you can see, the weapon, like I told you guys, is exactly the same, just the color is a slightly different color. And for the other thingamajigs that the skateboards or whatever you want to call this, they're on the back, they're completely the same, just different colors here and there, but they're basically the same. And the mechanic for the transformation is the same, so I just completely hate it. If you want to know why I hate the transformation and why I'm not going to transform Elita-1, I'm going to let you, the Arce review that I did on her right now in the top right corner, so you guys can see why I hate so much the transformation. For a comparison with Optimus Prime, so you guys can see how they look together, you know, how she scales. Here you go. As you can see, she looks really nice, you know, with his man, you know, next to her. But, you know, for more, you know, in detail comparison, here we have Arce, so you guys can see the scale. They're pretty much the same size. Obviously, they're kind of the same figure, kind of not. You know, they're kind of 50-50. But as you can see, Optimus Prime looks really nice, you know, with, you know, both females next to him. It looked really nice indeed, and they look really accurate. In my opinion, this is exactly, you know, the scale that we had on the War for Cybertron, you know, on Netflix. It's really nice, you know, to have them both next to one another, and I am super happy to add her to my collection. And with this comparison, this is pretty much it for the robot mode. Let's translate to the vehicle mode now. For the vehicle mode, it's pretty much the same, you know, just minor differences here and there. Starting with Elita-1, as you can see, I just wanted to display how, you know, the weapon looks. If you want to peg it in, my opinion, looks ridiculous, so throw that away. But as you can see, really nice detail. No paint drips on the vehicle mode. That's always a plus for me. So you can see that nice white looks really good with the red, and you know, the windows looks really good, as well as this piece right here looks insane. Honestly, I'm a fan. The seats looks really good as well. So you can see some nice sculpted in details. You can see, you know, the white body with the wheels, you know, the clister wheels on the back look really nice indeed. But yeah, as you can see, it has two pegs, so you technically can take, you know, both weapons, peg it in, but I don't think you guys are gonna do that. But as you can see, all around, just a nice, you know, attention to detail. This is not really, you know, transformed like it's supposed to be, because again, I hate the transformation, and in my opinion, this is one of the worst transformations for our Arce figure. As you can see, this one does not even, you know, connect well, because on the transformation, I had to, you know, just flex and do some, you know, minor pushes to this one. As you can see, it has some stress marks here and there, but you will see it on, you know, Arce review. You know, it's gonna be on the description down below. But I prefer the Elita-1 because I just love red, and honestly, it just looks so good. As you can see, it just, honestly, I'm a fan. Honestly, I love it. For the minor differences, taking this weapon away and throwing it, for the minor differences, you can see it's only on the front. So you can see Elita and Arce had some sculpted in detail, you know, different to one another. So you can see this one has the vents, and this one has like something like here on the middle, and the Autobot logo is kind of different. As you can see, this one is bigger and this one is kind of smaller, and their position, you know, are different. This is kind of like on the middle, and this is like a little bit to the top of the, you know, of the hood. But that's pretty much it for the differences. You can see on the front, it's pretty much the same thing. The only differences on the front, again, it's just minor sculpted in details. You can see this one is a little bit more slicker than Arce. So you can see she has some lining here and there, but this one just has just one across, you know. So that's pretty much it for the only differences. Honestly, you know, the rest is pretty much the same. As you can see on the back, sculpted in detail is pretty much the same. As you can see on the back, and you know, towards the whole entire vehicle. As you can see on the sides as well, it's pretty much the same. And on the back, you can see the entire figure. But you know, on the other side, it's pretty much the same as the opposite side. And on the front, you can see, you know, the seats and everything, they're pretty much the same. The only differences again are on the front. But this is pretty much it for the differences. For the scale comparison, here we have again Optimus Prime on the Voyager scale. So you can see it looks honestly silly. I don't like how, you know, he scales on Voyager class. It's just, it looks silly in general. So you can see he's supposed to be a lot more bigger than, you know, what he is. But when you put the trailer in and he becomes the leader class, now we're talking. Now the scale is pretty good. So you can see, let me put it on scale and on frame. There you go. So you can see it looks really nice indeed. The scale, again, when you put the trailer on, it makes sense. But when you remove it, it just looks ridiculous. So you can see really nice indeed. Elita-1 and Arce cannot fit on the trailer. They're too, you know, kind of thick on the, you know, the back side. But this is pretty much it for the vehicle mode. And with that being said, I'm gonna end the video here. This is pretty much it. I don't know, what else I can say about these two. This is pretty much, the entire review. I prefer this one over this one. This is like a 9 out of 10, and this is just like a 5 out of 10. If you're really interested to know why I hate this figure, just click the the link on the description down below, and you will see why I hate her. And just look at this. The panels don't connect well. They don't fit well, and it was just a pain in the ass to get this figure transformed, and that's why I just decided to transform them incorrectly, and it gets the job done. As you can see, they're fully transformed on vehicle mode. The only way you notice is if I show you the back. But besides that, they look really nice on robot mode. And again, this is not the the correct transformation. You're supposed to peg them somewhere there, but as you can see, they're not pegged at all. They're just placed there. But again, link in the description down below. But this is pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave me a like. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm, and it helps my videos get out there in the wild. So if you got any value out of my content, please subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.